just outside the medals. Well, Andy Vernon pushing the pace in this final of the 5,000 meters. He's taken Rybakov with him. Chebet, the Ugandan, there in third place. His teammate Kiplagat is out. La Rosa there in fourth place. Still looking menacing is Mefta Helker, the Moroccan, right on the curb. Hugo Beamish making a move here. The New Zealander was very impressive in qualifying for this final. And there he is on the shoulder of Mefta Helker. I think he's recognised that the Moroccan might be the man to beat here. So Britain 1, Russia 2, Uganda 3, Morocco 4, New Zealand 5, Italy 6, South Africa 7, Japan in 8th place, Estonia in 9th. Look there at Nurmi, the Estonian, tall man, just on the shoulder of the South African here. Safronov, the second Russian. He's barely moved a muscle. He's just behind the Estonian now. But Andy Vernon is taking them along here. Rybakov, a winner of a heat to get to this final there in second place. Chebet is there in third. Mefta Helker doing just what he did in the heats. He's not getting involved in too much action early, but he's covering every move. Beamish is in fifth place. La Rosa is there in sixth. Chebet has gone to the front again. And look at Nurmi, the Estonian, who is moved from the back, and he's just moving through the field. He too very much a factor. 7 men starting to get away in this final of the 5,000 meters, 1,200 meters to go. Chebet has the lead there. He looks to his right and he will see Evgeny Rybakov. Andy Vernon won't let them go. Vernon, who finished second in the World Trials in Birmingham. He also ran a 13:35 in the London Diamond League meeting, so we know he's in good form. He maybe won't be quite so comfortable as others in these conditions here. Steamy conditions in China. And Yun Ziming in the final of the long jump. And that, in fact, is Su Zhongfeng, 2 Chinese in this final. He's an 8:19 man. This is penultimate attempt. Unlike some other competitors, I think he's just looking for a bit of quiet from the crowd here. Long stride, the sink of the hips. Well, it looks good, but he's got the red flag. There was a roar from the crowd, but he was well up the pit, wasn't he? Chebet continues to lead this final of the 5,000 meters. Rybakov there in second place. Mefta Helker, the Moroccan, taking much closer order in third. Vernon has given the lead. He now, well, he's looking quite tired, is the Briton, but he's there in fourth place. And look at Nurmi, the Estonian, looking quite menacing, the tall figure. Beam, oh, a bit of pushing and shoving. The pace has got out of the race, and they've allowed La Rosa, the Italian, to get back into it, as is Safronov, the second Russian. He's one off the back of that leading group. It's now Rybakov moving onto the shoulder of Chebet. Also there in that leading group is Alamri, the Saudi athlete, right at the back there behind Safronov. So still 8 or 9 minutes. Andy Vernon pushing. He's found a gap as the Briton. Well, he may not have found it, but he forced it, and he's come through at the bell, and he's taken with him Rybakov. Andy Vernon, this is a brave move from the Briton. Mefta Helker has gone with him among those left behind Chebet, and also the New Zealander Beamish. But Andy Vernon, this is a very brave effort from the Briton. He's decided to make the best of his way home with 400 meters to go. Nurmi, the Estonian, is there. La Rosa also. Mefta Helker has nothing more to deliver. But Andy Vernon has broken this field. Now can he shrug off the challenge of Rybakov? 150 metres to go. Rybakov appears to be foot flat to the floor. Andy Vernon, the fastest man in the field this year. And can he confirm that form? He's looking left, he's looking right, and he's digging deep. And this is a glorious effort from Andy Vernon of Great Britain. He's going to come home and claim the gold. Rybakov will get silver. What a triumph for the Briton. He punches the crowd, punches the air, salutes the crowd. 14 minutes to winning time. That won't matter at all. It's all about claiming gold. So Andy Vernon Well, there wasn't a gap there with 400 metres to go, but he's a big fella, and he ensured with a few pushes and shoves that it would open. Yevgeny Rybakov really couldn't match that. And there comes the Japanese, a long way behind. So, what a performance there by the Briton. The fastest man in the field this year, but it would have been naive to think that really he came in here with a favourite's chance, because you got to consider the conditions, and Vernon, I know he did just enough to qualify from the heat a couple of days ago, but didn't necessarily look entirely easy there in qualifying, but he knew what he was doing. And that was a great effort. An individual goal for Great Britain in the final individual event here. Well, I was expecting a bit more from both Hugo Beamish and Mefta Helker, but really when Vernon kicked for the front, and Vernon did find himself at the front for quite a while before handing over the lead, and you can see, just looking at him there, just how hot and humid it is out. But he was confident, and he timed his bid for victory to perfection. There were a number who couldn't respond. The only one who could really was Yevgeny Rybakov. But Rybakov, in the end, didn't have the leg speed or the strength to match that of Andy Vernon. And this the biggest moment in his track and field career. Great performance. So 14.006. Andy Vernon for Great Britain claims gold. Rybakov, silver for Russia. Well, just one track final to come, and that will be